Hello everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. Please invite your friends, and if you are a Muslim, take it easy, my friend. Your prophet is not a prophet. I see some Muslims, angry Muslims in the chat already. So let us address the angry Muslims before we start. You know, when the Muslims try to prove me wrong, always they prove me right. And I will give you an example. We have a Muslim here, his name is from Holland. He is not, he's from Holland. Look what he said. Speaking about me, when I said that Allah mean Al, the God of Islam, he's saying Al mean the. And as an example, he show you Al-Baqarah mean the cow. Well, it would take me 30 seconds to prove that you are a cow too. Look what you just did. You wanted to prove me wrong, saying that when I say Al is not part of the name of Allah, but you just did that. You just told people that Al is not part of the word. It is different word. According to you, mean that. So I will go with you. So if Al mean that, then Allah is not Allah, is Al-lah. So the Allah, this is according to your logic. This is your text, isn't it? So according to your amazing Arabic knowledge, the real name of Allah is the following. I will go with your own words. The Al is equal to what? Oh, hold on. Let's switch to English. Al, according to you, is equal. By the way, in Arabic, yes, Al mean equal to that. Is it that? Okay. So Allah is not that, like that. It is two words. And you just the one who agree with me. La. So now the question, who is La? Oh, no screen? Oh, forgive me. Hold on. It's my fault. Do you see it? This is what you said. So you prove to us in 2 seconds, because you are a cow, that Allah is not the name of the God of the Muslims, because Al is not part of the name. And this is who you said, not me, that Al, as we see here, is equal to the. So Allah is not one word, it is Al and La. Okay, so now your God name is what? Is La. So you wanted to prove me wrong, you proved me right. You idiot. Now, you see, Al in Arabic is equal to the. This is true. But who said that Allah is an Arabic word? Or two words? It's not. It exists before the Arabic exists. La is the name of the moon god. You can go right now and search in Google. You will find that. What is the name of the moon god? You will see it's La. And what is the name of God? What the word God in the Aramaic? La Al. Even in the ancient Hebrew, as an example, in the ancient Hebrew, there's two words replace each other. Al is the older, El is the newer. So before, this is why in Arabic, like even in Arabic, you say Daniel, Yal. The word Al sometimes is added in the front of the word, which means God, and sometimes is added at the end, which is mean God still. So either in the front of the word or the name of such a God, regardless who is he, even if he's the God of the Bible or not. This is because this is just a pure language now. So Al in the front, God, whatever name after will come, it will be the name of the God. Al at the end is the same. is that, but it's just a switching, you know, between the front and, you know, like as an example, sometime El appear in the front, sometime at the end, like Emmanuel, right? El at the end. So depend in the name Ishmael. Why it's coming at the end? You know, simply because you have to understand the word Ishmael. It's a sentence, it's not really a word. The same as Israel is that sentence, is not a word. It's not even a name. And the rest is the same. So when we go and see a Muslim complaining about we expose in Islam that Allah is the moon god, he tried his best to refute us, but when he do that, he prove us right. And from your text, we prove that Al is not part of the name of Allah, regardless if you want to take it in the Arabic or you want to take it back to the Aramaic. Now, I always say he left as a donkey, he never come back as a horse. And this is my challenge to the Abdul who's upset. Can you tell me what lah mean? God. Eloh is a form of God, or word mean God in Aramaic. Idiot. We just told you that. El and Al. You know, the Israel was Israel, was not Israel. In the ancient Hebrew, it was Israel. Mikael was Mikael. Gabriel was not Gabriel, was Gabriel. So in the New Hebrew, they switched the Al to El. Very simple. And now, that's not to waste our time. Obviously, Allah is the moon god, and we can go right now and search. And actually, let me show you another proof. If you ask a Muslim what Makkah mean, what Makkah mean, you don't know. What Al-Masih mean, you don't know. Why you call Al-Masih Al-Masih, but you don't call Muhammad Al-Muhammad? I don't know. Any Muslim can tell me? Why Al-Masih Al-Masih, but you don't say Al-Muhammad? We don't know. I know. Simply, Al-Masih, you put the word God before his name, for his God. God, the Messiah. You cannot put the word Al before Muhammad. He is just a name of no one. But Masih, there is only one Masih. There's no two Masih. There's no three Masih. There's no four Masih. So Al-Masih, for he is God, and he is unique. What made God God? He's unique. No one like God. This is why the Masih is the only one you see in the Quran. His name starts with Al. You don't see Abraham, the Al-Abraham, or Al-Ishmael, or Al-Israel, or Al-Maryam. Only the Messiah. For he is only one, and no one like him. As simple as that. Yeah, you can translate my videos to any language you want, my friend. No problem. Actually, I encourage you to do that. So as you see here, Islam is a stupid cult, and followers of Islam, they are more stupid when it's come to education about the religion than the stupid Muhammad himself. I never saw a Muslim, by the way. He knew what he's talking about. He knew what he worshipped. And if you ask this guy who is angry in the chat, what Allah mean, he don't know. What Allah mean? You compared Messiah as a name to Mary? You're stupid. I did not. I compared him with all the names. I said, how come in the Quran you say Al-Masih, but you don't say Al-Maryam? You are the one who said that Al mean the. Correct? So, the Allah, the Allah. Okay. So how come in front of the Masih, if it's just a word mean the, you know, it's the, but when you put the in the front of a name of a person, that's stupid. You can put the in Arabic in the front of an item or an animal. or a house, or a tree, but you don't put it in the front of a man name. You put it in the front of God, only in front of God. Why? Because he is unique. So God, who is Al-Messiah, the Messiah, this is why his name in the Quran appear like this. Let me show you. Let me feed your ignorance with some knowledge, so we can reduce it. If we type the word Messiah in the Quran, we will not find Messiah, not even single one time. But we will find this. Al-Masih. Look how many times. Al-Masih. 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 All of those times, Al-Masih. 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 You don't put Al in the front of a name of a person unless he is God. Why? For Al is a word meaning God. So even in your stupid Quran, because Muhammad was copying the name, he do not know what this name means. And you Muslims until now do not know even what Al-Masih means, which is obvious that Muhammad is a fraud. I mean, have you ever heard of a prophet who do not know what the name of the prophet means? Let us say the Messiah is just a prophet. Okay, what the name mean? What Abraham mean? You don't know. If we ask you right now what Israel mean, if you remember, Ahmad Didat was making fun of the story of struggling with God, Jacob. In your book, he is wrestling with God. You idiot, stupid donkey. The second you are quoting the word Israel, you approve the story. And it's in your book. If we search for the word Israel, we find it all over the Quran. So how you make fun of the story when your Quran approve the story? Because you just changed the name of the person from to. And what is the new name? Israel. What Israel mean? So here you see that even those who claim to be scholars in Islam, they are a bunch of donkeys. And I use the word donkey. You know, I know Christian, they say to me, you should not say that. My friend, I don't care what you think. You don't like to listen to me, just go. They are donkeys. I'm not going to make them a horse, not even a mule. Because you make fun of a book, you make fun of a story, and then we find that your story adopting the name, which is a changeable name, which means this is not the name of the person when he was born. This name was given to him. Okay, what the name mean? He struggled with God. He wrestled with God, as the dad he want to say. So you make fun of the story, but you adopt the name and you adopt the story. Because why? You are a certified donkey like your prophet. Are we listening, people? Don't worry about Biden now. Actually, trust me, Biden will hurt Islam more than will help it. Don't worry about those things. You know, those people there. Yeah, this is politics, my friend. Don't fool yourself. Obama, when he was a president, he killed more than 300,000 Afghani. That is the truth. Anyway, so let us go back to our topic and forget about those kids who they are angry, but they don't know why. You know, it's just because they don't like what you say. But can you prove me wrong? You cannot. I'm a Christian prince, and nobody can debate me. Going back to Muhammad, was Muhammad a Muslim? Absolutely not. Because what a Muslim mean? If you ask, don't ask Muslim what Muslim mean, by the way, because they are the last one to know. They have no idea what Muslim mean. What Muslim mean? They say to you, we submit to Allah. You say to them, where you get this from? Where it says you submit to? Where the word Islam means submit? From which dictionary? English dictionary? Islam means to surrender. Okay. Surrender to who? If you want to say to surrender to God, that would be funny. Because Muslims don't surrender to God. They surrender to Muhammad. They never surrender to God. Actually, you know, when we speak to Muslims about their God, you will see how much little they knew about him. All what they knew that there's a God, his name Allah. He have a shin, he have a face, he play gymnastic in the top of his chair. He don't sit on it, but he is on it. He is carried by 8 goats, and he is so heavy to the point even those 8 angels or goats, they could not carry him. He's big, he's Akbar, he's not small, and he is all powerful. Okay. Anything else? No. Nothing. Muhammad never spoke to Allah, never met Allah, never heard the fart of Allah. So how Muhammad became a prophet? And who hired him to be a prophet? If we go back to the story, we will see that Muhammad's story about him being a prophet is a joke. An angel come to him, but he was a man, and he told him read. Muhammad said, read what? I cannot read, according to Muslims. The angel, he squeezed him. He said to him, read. Muhammad, he said, you idiot. Read what? I cannot read. The angel squeezed him again. So he squeezed him 3 times. And here you question number 3. I mean, why 3 times? What about 1, 4, 5, 6? 3 times. Trinity. So after squeezing him 3 times, he told him something, and he did not say to him, this is from God. He says, read in the name of your Lord. Okay. Read in the name of your Lord. But the guy, he told you he cannot read. And then you ask Muslims, do Muhammad learn how to read? They say no. So Allah, he said to Muhammad, read, yet he cannot read. You see, Jesus, he said to the blind man, see, he saw. To the disabled man, walk, he walked. To the person in the grave, come from the grave, he come from the grave. Allah, he says to Muhammad, read, still he cannot read. So what happened? Right? The story itself is a joke. And then Muhammad, did he even recognize that this is an angel? No. He went to his wife. He said to her, cover me, cover me. Am I okay? He was shivering. He was snoring. He was making a noise like a camel. Then she took him to her cousin, who is supposedly an old man, who used to be supposedly, he converted to Nasara, which is not a Christianity. And then that person, he told you, oh, you saw an angel. Hmm? So I am the one who saw the angel, and you are the one who is telling me what I saw? So the prophet who saw the angel is the last one to know that this was an angel. And this is how funny the story from the beginning is. You know? Yesterday, I saw my neighbor. Maybe he's an angel too. What is the proof that this angel is an angel? Nothing. He came to him as a man. Then the story continue, and the madness continue, to the point Muhammad, he himself, he do not believe that he is a prophet of Allah, and Allah speaking to him. If you go in the hadith, as an example, this one, Sahih al-Bukhari, this is very authentic, you will see the story here about how Muhammad, he tried to commit suicide. He tried to commit suicide, and each time he tried to commit suicide, supposedly Jibreel, he come to him and say, calm down, man. Truly, truly, you are a prophet. Come on, man. Come on. Don't be junkie. Huh? Read the story in front of you. This is your books. When Waraqa bin Nawfal, he died, the divine inspiration stopped. Why? Because Waraqa is the one who was writing Quran. I mean, why the divine of God will stop because a man, he died? What is the relationship? Was Waraqa the solar energy of Allah? So Waraqa died, no more Quran, and was also paused for a while, and the Prophet became so sad, as we have heard that he intended several times to throw himself from the top of the mountains, and every time he went to the top of the mountain in order to throw himself down, Gabriel would appear before him and say, oh Muhammad, indeed you are messenger of Allah in truth. Okay, let me get some water. Look at this joke. Oh Muhammad. Ah, Lord have mercy. All right. Oh, Muhammad. Okay. And then Muhammad, he stopped from committing suicide. So Muhammad, he is trying to commit suicide because obviously he don't believe he's a prophet. And when the angel says to him, "You are a prophet," he come down. But this is Muhammad, who is already a prophet. He don't believe he's a prophet. And he is not only doing that, he is trying to kill himself. This guy is going crazy. You know, if you study a little bit about suiciding people who try or think of suicide, usually it's about you losing hope. You know, you are so desperate, you suffer from depression, something horrible happened to you. You know, you don't want to live. You are very disappointed of something, you know, something big. And obviously, you lost your mind. You lost your mind. Now, the Muslims, they say that if you believe in Allah, Allah guide you. What is the guidance of Allah? You know what I mean? The Quran says, if you ask any Muslim now, if you go and search, if I am thinking to commit suicide, they will say Shaitan is deceiving you, brother. Shaitan is misleading you, brother. You should not do that, brother. Okay, so Shaitan is deceiving me to commit suicide. Wonderful. So if we go in the Quran right now, you will find that Shaitan, he cannot mislead anyone except the criminals. Huh? Chapter 15, verse number 42. Allah said to Satan, "Over my servant you have no authority except the sinner who follow you." The translation is absolutely false. Change the translation or translator. Let us go to different liar. "For over my servant no authority shall thou have except such as put themselves in the wrong following thee." False translation too, because the word is a criminal. Al-Ghawin, not wrong. Al-Ghawin is the criminals, the bad, very ugly. Change the translation again. Maybe we can find one is decent. Here we go. He put the Ghawin. Okay. Oh, look how the translation changed. It's a miraculous. What happened? "Certainly," Allah speaking to Shaitan, "you shall have no authority over my slaves except those who follow you." Of Al-Ghawin, between two brackets, Mushrikeen, those who go astray, the criminals, the polytheists, the evildoers, etc. So Muhammad was what? He was one of those. Because the one who make him think of committing suicide is Shaitan. Do you see how easy we prove that Muhammad is a satanic person from the Quran? I did not use the Bible. I did not use... We can use the Bible too. You know, as an example, if you go to John, 1 John, if any one of you says, "I love God," and hate his brother, he's a liar. Muhammad hate everybody. If you go to Matthew, be aware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Muhammad practiced that. But in his house is totally the opposite. He told people not to look at women when they walk in the street. But when women walk in the street, Muhammad, he stared at them and he got horny. I mean, not only he stared to the point he is so excited, as you see. But he told his men, when you see a woman, don't look at her. Avoid looking. But Muhammad never do that. Muhammad, he went to his own house, his own son's house, not his house, his own son's house, when the husband is not there, and he flirted with the wife. I did a little bit search in Google to find an Islamic website show us the privilege of Muhammad. I could not really find. I found this is like a wiki something. You will see here that Muhammad, who claimed to be a Muslim, he don't follow Islam. As an example, a Muslim woman, if she got divorced, if she is a widow, she can remarry. Muhammad, no, his wife cannot remarry. Why? He is above Islam. He don't follow Islam. Muslim men, they can have 4 wives. Muhammad, he have unlimited number. Muslim, they don't have a privilege of Muhammad. If his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her so he can, excuse my language, do boom boom to her. I don't want to use the F word, but this is how it is. When Muhammad, he start offering, he made a verse saying that any woman she like to offer herself so I can, excuse my language again, if her. Aisha, she said, I see that your Lord hastened to satisfy your desire, Muhammad. The Lord himself, he worked for you, for your private part. So when the Muslim, they come to us and they say Muhammad is the best of Islam or etc., Muhammad never practiced Islam. He prayed differently. He don't fast as Muslim fast. He don't marry as Muslim marry. He don't do ablution as Muslim do ablution. He don't do anything as Muslims. So what make him Muslim? Name one thing Muhammad he does make him a Muslim. As an example, the Muslim, they say to you that in Islam we've been ordered to do circumcision. We are followers of Abraham. Question: who is a Muslim want to show me when Muhammad had circumcision? Muhammad never been circumcised. Muhammad never been circumcised. So why this man, he says something and he don't believe in it and he don't follow it? Not a single word Muhammad he said he practiced. Any Muslim disagree? Muslim, they can have 4 wives. Muhammad, he will have unlimited. Muslim, they cannot go to the house of somebody if the husband is not there, according to Islam. Muhammad, he can. And not only he can do that, he can take your wife too. And actually, the Muslims are so proud about their prophet that one, Muhammad, if you go and read the interpretation about the story of Zainab, you will find that Muhammad have 16 privilege. Most of it is about money and sex. One of them, if his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her immediately so the prophet can have her. That's very Islamic and very decent. Right? And look at the Muslims. CP, you said number of wives is 2 plus 3 plus 4. Yeah, but the Muslim don't take that. This is my opinion. Muslim believe that it's 4 wives. Yeah. Always you have to differentiate between my opinion and what the Muslim believe. Because my opinion will not make any difference when it's come to their belief. I mean, this is what they believe. If somebody believes he's a tomato, you tell him, no, you are a potato. Still, he thinks he's a tomato. So, do we have any Muslim want to prove to us that Muhammad is a Muslim? Forget about proving to me he's a prophet. Muhammad never been a prophet. I mean, look, just to show you the stupidity of this man. This man, he told the people a story that when the 2 sons of Adam, they want to have sex with their sister, according to the Muhammadan and their prophet, the funny Muhammad, he told them that Eve, each time she gave birth to a twin. Each time she gave birth to a twin, male and female twin. And then Adam, because he's very conservative, brother, he make the twin, the male twin, marry from the other twin, not the same twin she was born with him. Okay, so very conservative. So suppose that will make any difference anyway. I mean, like she is not his sister now. I mean, look how the stories. I mean, they have a strong imagination. And then, brother, when he gave birth to Abel and Cain, one of the sisters, she have a cross eyes. What? She have a cross eyes, brother. And now both of them, they don't want to marry this cross eyes women. They want to have the women have a normal eyes. Okay. And then they want to have sex with her. And then they want to fight. So Adam, he told them, Allah inspire me. Both of you bring Qurban. And here you see how Islam is copying from other religion. Qurban. What Qurban have to do with Islam? Even the word is Qurban. You see, the Quran says they're Qurbanan. How the word Qurban in there? And then one of the brothers, he gave Allah vegetation. Read carefully. Allah told Muhammad, oh Muhammad, tell them about the people's story of the tale of the two sons, Abel and Cain, truthfully by the truth. Okay. And then he said, how they each offer a sacrifice to God, which is in Abel's case, was a ram. Ram? How many of us we heard Muslims saying that sacrificing animals, blood sacrifice is not part of Islam? As you see, this is from the first of Adam's story now. We go back. This is not about Abraham no more. Okay. And Cain, some green crops. And it was accepted from one of them, namely Abel, when a fire came down from heaven and consumed his offering. So Allah accepted what? A ram. And what he did, he ate it. He sent the fire, and the fire ate it. Okay. Read with me carefully here and see how stupid Islam is. The people, they said to Muhammad, and Muhammad is answering them, supposedly Allah speaking now, those who said Allah had made covenant with us, that we shall not believe in any messenger unless he bring us an offering and be consumed by fire. Guys, do you see the problem now? Do you see the problem? Anyone notice the problem? Muhammad told them that in order to be approved by God, you give Qurban. And then Qurban, which is a ram or a crops, whatever it is, Allah would choose which one he like to approve you. Or what the people ask Muhammad to do as the same as the one before you. Aren't you the one who told us about Qurban and fire coming from the sky? Just do the same. If Allah he sent fire to eat your Qurban, we will believe in you. Very simple. Muhammad again, he failed. Look what he said to them. Say, have come to you before me with the proofs, and you ask for. So what did you say? What? People believe in the ones before. They believe in Abraham. They believe in Israel. They believe in Moses. What is it? What is the excuse? So now, if I am claiming like Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, the scam, he told them he is the Messiah. One day in the morning, he opened his door. He found like a bunch of people in front of his house. Some they are blind, some they are disabled, they cannot walk, sick, etc. They said to him, well, if you are the Messiah, do what the Messiah do. He closed the door. He went inside his bedroom. And the translation here again is not really accurate. I need to change from this translation. I don't know why I'm stuck with it. But anyway, Muhammad, he failed in his own test to pass, and he did not provide a qurban which a fire will consume. So Muhammad, he never been a Muslim. He don't believe in Allah. You see, if you believe in God, at least Muhammad, he did not try. I mean, did you ask yourself why Muhammad even did not try to do that? Like, let us say Muhammad is a true believer. He's a true believer, let us say, for the sake of argument. Why Muhammad did not try to provide a sacrifice, a ram, to Allah, and pray to Allah, do it, so people can believe in. He did not try because he knew he's a fraud. You know what I mean? There's only one reason not to try. You are a false prophet. If I am a prophet and I am sure, well, yeah, I will do it. And my God is a true God, and he is the one who sent me, so he will support me. But Muhammad, not only he did not try, he answered them saying, I will not do it. You see, they did not ask him for a miracle. This is not a miracle. This is not a miracle, because he is not the one who's doing it. All what you need to do, bring a ram. That's it. Muhammad do not need to do anything. Bring a ram, slaughter a ram, put it there, and we'll be watching. A fire will come from the sky and is going to consume the ram, as what happened in the story of the two horny brothers who want to have sex with their sister, but not the one with the cross eyes. So here you notice that this man is nothing but a fraud. Everything he do is against what he teach. He said to the Muslims, stay away from women when they have their period. And then Aisha, she exposed him. She says, the prophet, he do boom boom with me. You know, he put his private part between her legs, excuse my language, when she have her period. And blood cover his clothes. I mean, look how sick this man is. And remember, this is not a Christian man who have only one wife that is say, okay, well, he is not educated. And, you know, he have only one wife. He is horny. He don't want to cheat. He don't want to do something wrong. So even his wife, she have a, you know, blood from period, which is not right. He cannot take it, so he did it. But this guy, he have many, many wives. Why you are going after women when she have her period? And in the Quran, he said to them, stay away from women when they have their period. But he himself, he don't stay away from the women when they have their period. Why? Because he is a false fraud prophet. A true prophet, he do what he teach. Huh? He do what he teach. He do what he say. You don't say something. You see, I accept, like, okay, maybe you are a, you know, I am a Christian man. I commit sin, you know. Sometimes I fail, sometimes I succeed, but I'm not a prophet. And I don't claim that God, he said this to me and that to me. I never spoke to me. I mean, I never heard his voice. I believe in him, but he didn't say, hey, Christian Prince, you're a prophet. I will send you with a book. And then I go to the people and I teach them the book and I teach them manner, and then I am not the one who have it. And then you go in the hadith, you will find Aisha describing how Muhammad he used to fondle her. Actually, reading the hadith, as an example here, a Muslim man should not touch the Quran, or Muslim woman if she have her period. But Muhammad, he was reading the Quran, and he is in the lap of Aisha when she is in period. Look, he told them that this is haram, but he is doing the opposite. Muhammad, he ordered his wife to warm herself with the sheet when she have her menstruation, and he fondle her. Do you see it? Which means everything he do, everything he say is opposite from what he say outside. He'd say something. He said to the Muslim that the music is haram, forbidden. The one who play music, Allah will make him a pig and a monkey. And then we find that Muhammad himself, he have dancing girls playing music in his house. To the point, Abu Bakr, he entered the house and he said, the instrument of shaitan in the house of the Prophet? Because he is the one who told them that those instruments are the instrument of shaitan. And here you notice there is no Muslim left in this earth, because not a single Muslim, he don't use. You see, if you have a ring tone in your phone, you are a kafir. If you listen to music, you are a kafir. If you watch TV, you are a kafir. It was the teaching of Muhammad. If you wear the clothes of the kuffar, you are a kafir. You are an infidel. You are one of them. If you take a Christian and Jews as a friends, how many Muslims they send graduation Biden? Suddenly they are his friends now. Why? Isn't you forbidden to have that? Erdogan is a Muslim, but he have 3 big American base full of soldiers in his land. The Quran says, chapter 5, verse 51, take not Christian and Jews as a friends or protectors. And if you do so, you are one of them. So Muhammad and the Muslims both are the same. None of them is a Muslim. Muhammad is a fraud. And those who follow him, they practice a fraud, not Islam. I never saw one Muslim he practices Islam. Not even one. I saw ISIS playing football. But this is haram. This is forbidden. Yeah? Do we have any Muslim objection before we finish for today? Any Muslim objection? Good morning, my friend. Good morning. Any Muslim objection? And by the way, here, Muhammad, when he speak, he proved himself to be a false prophet again. I mean, have you ever seen a Muslim, he turned to be into a pig or a monkey because he listened to music? I mean, what this guy is talking about? Where are those people who listen to music? Allah made them pigs and monkeys. And then the earth will swallow them. Where are they? Either Muhammad is a false prophet or he's a true prophet. And you cannot say that he is, brother, this is from the judgment day. That's a lie. Because Muhammad said clearly that this will happen to you the same as he did to the Jews. As an example, Muhammad, he tried to convince the Christians or scare them, saying, do you know what will happen to you if you don't believe in me? The Christian, they said to him, what, Abdul, what? They said, guess what? He said, okay, we are trying to guess what? What? Tell us, huh? Okay. He said, okay, well, if you don't believe in me, Allah will erase your faces and your eyebrows and your eyes, and he will make your nose in the back of your head and your eyes in your neck of your back head, and you will be blind. Do you see it? Chapter 4, verse 47. The Christian woke up in the morning, second day, nothing happened. The day after, nothing happened. A month after, nothing happened. 1,000 years after, nothing happened. 14,000 years, 1,400 years, nothing happened. And look, you cannot say this is about Judgment Day, because he's saying to them he would do it to you the same as he did to those Jews who broke the Sabbath. But the Jews, they brought the Sabbath, Allah made them pigs and monkeys immediately, not in the judgment day. This is what happened when you are a false prophet. Any Muhammadan? Nobody? All right. Well, I hope that's today we cover some information for those who are seeking information. And today is Sunday. We pray to the Lord that you have a good time with your family, your friends. And remember what is mentioned in 1 John. If anyone says, I love God, and hate his brother, he is a liar. So my friends, my family, love each other, for God is love. The world needs a solution, and the solution in one sentence of Christ's teaching. Not in books, not in museum, not in library. One sentence. Love your enemy. Imagine if all of us, we practice such a thing. No enemies left. The world today is full of enmity and hatred, and this is why it's evil and ugly and scary. Love your enemy. If anyone think he is religious and does not bridle his tongue, but deceives his heart, this person's religion is worthless. James 1:26. Don't be like Muhammad. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't be a liar. Don't claim things that don't belong to you. Honesty will save you. Be aware of false prophets who come to you in a sheep clothing, but obviously they are wolves. They dress white. They claim to be the most clean. Islam means peace. But when a woman, she is praying in a church and her head is down, a filthy criminal, he come from behind her praising the name of the devil Allah, and he behead her. And then the Muhammadan, they get angry because you cannot insult Islam. You deserve what happened to you. This is how evil this cult is. This evil cult kill mercy in a human being, make him out of a humanity. How in the world someone, he believe in any God, he will jump over a woman who did nothing to him, old women, very old, bowing down praying, and he put a knife in her neck. And you notice all of them, they are cowards. They will not attack those who are armed. They will go over attack civilians. The teacher was walking in the street. He did not face him to face. He came from his back while he's walking, and he put the knife in his neck. Coward. This is a religion of cowardness. No bravery. No dignity. No honesty. You see, even when you watch a movie of the cowboy, and those are criminals, supposedly, in the old days, you will see a criminal, he will not shoot at you unless you draw. If you don't have a gun, he will not shoot at you. Even the criminals, in the time, in the age of cowboy, which means the strong he live, the weak he die. Even in the time of the criminals, they have more dignity than Muhammad and his faith. They will not shoot at you unless you have a gun. That is the truth. Quality of life. We will go there, but you need to give me a topic. I don't know. I mean, we don't go on quality of life for no reason. You have to give me a topic. Maybe send me messages in not messages. I will make a post, and people, I don't send me emails in Patreon because too many. I will make a post and ask people what topic like me to speak about in quality of life. Yahya, he want to debate me. I cannot debate someone. His name is Yahya. Ask him what his name mean. If he knew what his name mean, I will debate him. I mean, this religion is a counterfeit. Even you, John became Yahya. How John became Yahya? I don't know. You tell me. What Yahya mean? What Yahya mean? Didn't know. I mean, those people do not even know the names they are using, what they mean. This is how fraud they are. Huh? Crazy cult. Anyway, I will make a post in the Patreon. And by the way, I want to say thank you for those who support us in Patreon, even though that's the number of those who support is not really, I don't know, for some reason. People are not caring much, but it's okay. God is good. But we thank all those who support us there, and we appreciate your help. I just told you what it means. Yahya is a corrupt name of John. Is a corrupt name. You know? Yeah. Any question? The best way to get better vacation, the best way for us to get to be single. The best way to get a vacation or to do vacation. If you are single, it takes you only 2 seconds to buy a ticket, back up some stuff in your carry-on, and go. That's it. This is the best way to have vacation. If you are married, I mean, good luck with that. You have to plan for it, especially if you have kids, you know. So I don't know, like, you know, to have vacation, this is depending on the person. Every person have his own different life and different situation, you know. Some people, they have somebody is sick in the family, or they have kids, they have a school, they have, you know, you name it. For me, it's very easy. I just buy a ticket, put my little tiny computer in my bag, and bye-bye, you know. Actually, usually every winter I go somewhere to escape the cold. Where I live, it's very cold. But this year is weird, you know, because of Corona. But don't worry now, we have Joe Biden coming. Joe Biden, he go in the White House, Corona run away. You not to defeat the Corona, we need to defeat the virus. Okay, we will see what you will do. Oh, video. I mean, stupidity is amazing. Yeah, like imagine if somebody promised you to defeat Corona. I mean, what does that mean? What you would do? You would spray it with the biff buff. And people buy those stuff, you know, like, I will give you free education, free health insurance. That's it. I will have a free health insurance. That's it. Biden, he said that. I will wake up in the morning, I will find I have, just wait, it's just talk. This is what they do. Those fool Americans, they are fool, you know. I feel sorry for them. At least Trump, he never said something, he did not do it. Those people, they never say something and they do. They never say something and they do. Obama, he promised us health care. We found that it's more expensive than health care before Obama. Where is the health care? Right? I'm a liar? Okay. No problem. Let me tell you one more lie. Muhammad was a good person. You know, once once in a Muslim chat room. You know, they hate me. You know, this is a religion of peace. So they gave me the microphone. They said, Christian Prince, come, come, come. They thought because it's their chat room and the gang against me and I am like there alone, so they can win. So they gave me the microphone and I took the microphone to talk. I said, Muhammad was a wonderful man. All the Muslims in the chat, they say, liar. I said, he was not a child molester. They say, liar. I say, he did not flirt with his own son and rape her. No, liar. He is not a coward, liar. I mean, so I was saying all things about Muhammad, good things. And all the Muslims, they were saying to me, liar. The admin who's in control of the chat room, he could not take it no more. He gave me a red dot. He can take the microphone from me. Like red dot mean he can take the microphone from you. And he starts saying to them, you coward, you stupid, you idiot. This guy, he beat us even in our chat room. He was saying the Prophet was a good guy. You tell him he's a liar. He's not a child molester. You say to him, you're a liar. He's not a thief. He's a liar. He did not have sex with his wife when she had period. You say to him, he's a liar. Even in our chat room, he beat us. Shame on you. Aren't you listening? Aren't you? Like, I suppose I was listening. If you were listening, so how you let me all this time say those things, and those people, obviously you are not, you were, because he himself, he was saying liar too in the beginning, but later he noticed that he's a donkey. Because anything Christian Prince he say, we have to say to him, you're a liar. Once the Muslims, they got me busted. They have a recording of me. Christian Prince, we have a recording of you. Oh, really? What? Man, that's disgusting. What happened? And then they said, don't leave, don't leave. Let us play it for you. And then they recorded me saying, give me one Muslim, I'll give you 5 hamburger. Give me one Muslim to debate me, I will give you 5 hamburger. Says, this is how you are making Muslims leave Islam. You are giving them 5. I mean, how can you believe how stupid they are? I give a Muslim 5 hamburger and he leave Islam. So they give me the mic now because supposedly they got me busted. This is how I make thousands and thousands of Muslims leave Islam. Okay, so they gave me the mic. I said, so you guys are saying to me, I have to agree, by the way, like, I mean, hamburger is very powerful. But are you saying that you Muslim, you exchange Muhammad and Allah for a burger? You should see what happened. Supposedly they got me busted. Like now they knew. Now they knew the secret. What is the recipe? How he make them leave Islam? How? Huh? He's offering 5 hamburger. So when I took the microphone, I said to them, so you are saying to me, guys, that you Muslims leave Islam because you exchange Allah and Muhammad for a burger? I mean, at least make it shawarma. What a stupid idiots. This religion, not only their prophet is stupid, the second you follow it, you are out of your mind. You are out of your mind. Your answers are stupid. Your logic is stupid. You are just stupid. You know? 5 hamburger. There's a, because in Paltalk, what happened? There's people who open chat rooms and they are admins. They hate me. There's a guy, he opened a chat room for 3 years. The title of the chat room is a Christian Prince. Christian Prince is a liar, whatever. So every day this guy, he's a doctor. He's a doctor who lives in England. Every day he is attacking me. Christian Prince, he lied to you, don't listen to him. 3 years. And then one day, this guy, he come and he wanted the mic. He said, this guy, everything he's saying, talking about me, he's saying the truth. We thought he's being like, playing games. But they told me, give him the mic, let us see what he want to say. So I gave him the mic. And guess what? He left Islam. 3 years attacking me, calling me a liar. Everything I say is not true. And then he left Islam. And then the Muslims accuse him that I gave him money. I gave him money. And in that year, actually, when this happened, honest to God, the whole winter, I have no heater. The whole winter, I have no heater. I cannot afford to have the heater working. So we give them money, but we don't have the money. They could not explain how this guy is doing it. Jesus would be ashamed of me? No, don't worry about what is happening between me and Jesus. Why he would be ashamed of me? Because I made them believe in Jesus? This is your logic. You must be stupid. Anyway, how you stay warm? I don't know if you can find some videos of me at that time. You will find my voice is different because it was so cold. To the point I have pain in my fingers and my feet and my toes. Unbelievable. You know, because where I live, it's extremely cold. Extremely. It's not like something you can handle. Yeah, that's what happens when you have no money. What you can do? No money. Anyway. God is good. And we are always victorious. So the one who was having no money, they accuse him that he is giving money to make them leave Islam. I lie a lot. Okay, Spirit 40. Give me one lie I said. Guys, do you like to hear Mr. Spirit? Spirit, okay, I lie a lot. What? Like what? Give me one. No, my friend, you do not need to live in Alaska to be in very cold. You know, I mean, some areas in the state go way minus from zero. Way minus. Minus 24, minus 30. You know, I'm talking about centigrade. Even the pipes of my house, they burst, you know. Are you there, Spirit? Refute Farid videos. My friend refute Farid. He's talking to himself. Why you want to refute? Why you want to refute him? You've been refuted already. We have everything here in front of you. He's a liar. He's a coward. Because you see, if he's saying the truth, he can call me and get me busted live on air. Is that right? Anyone he claims he can refute what we say. It doesn't take you anything except making a call. Speak with the guy, what you will lose. I mean, if you are a person who can refute this person, call him. It takes only one call. Right? They take only one call. Why all of them, they avoid debating me? Why they want to debate, debated David Wood? Okay, how come David Wood, not me? Very simple question. You know, they accepted the debate, apostate prophet in Skype, right? Okay, debate me. Surprise me. Do the same as apostate prophet. Apostate prophet was talking to two Muslims, and then Mimi Hijab, he entered the room. He said to him, don't panic, as if supposed to, like he's okay, scary. Do the same to me. Surprise me. If Fifi and Mimi and Susu and Dudu and Titi, they have the courage, give me your Skype, I will call you right now. Not tomorrow. Then if they refuse, then ask them why. They say, Fifi, he said, I hang up on Muslims. I hang up on kids. You know, I wouldn't waste my time. Speak to them for 2 hours, and after that, what? That's it. Bye-bye. I said, okay, I will never hang up on you. And the one who hang up first is the loser. Still, he will not do it. Did I make promise I will never hang up on you? And if the one who hang up first is a loser, still he will not do it. Right? Because they knew they are no match. They are just a bunch of kids. You remember when he make a video saying that Aisha, she passed the age and she have her menstruation, and we put the hadith there in front of us. Do you remember the video he said that 10,000 the Prophet he took to Mecca? They are 12,000. We show the reference. I mean, this guy is just a kid. And he is not a trustworthy, even to the Muslims. He is the one who leaked the email of, what his name? The whole in the narrative? Yasser Qadi. I mean, look at those. You know, Muslims are a nation of betrayal. A Muslim cannot trust a Muslim. And me, I don't trust them too. Why? They have history. They always betray each other. Even their master, Yasser Qadri, they betray him. Never honest. It's against their belief. They killed their caliphate. They killed the grandsons of Muhammad. Aisha, she went after Ali. She want to kill him and kill his family. Abu Bakr, he wanna beat the daughter of Muhammad. Umar, he insulted her. They want to burn her house. They want to burn her inside the house. I mean, this is the Muslims. Do you know how Uthman he died, the caliphate? Before they kill him, they were taking hair from his beard one by one. This is the caliphate of the Muslims, the one who collect this Quran in front of us. And then after they slaughter him and they cut his head, they pay with it volleyball. And then after that, they drag his body like a dog in the street. And then after that, they refuse to bury him. They refused to bury him. They left him like a dog in the street. And then two guys, they came at night and they bury him between the Jews. So nobody will notice where he's buried. In the graves of the Jews. That is Muhammad. And this is why you see today Saudi Arabia in war with Yemen. Yemen is in war with the Yemeni Shia, Yemeni Sunni. Egypt is against Erdogan. Erdogan is against Saudi Arabia. Qatar Saudi Arabia wanna invade Qatar. Emirat wanna invade Qatar. Bahrain is against Qatar. Iran wanna invade all of them. I mean, this is Islam. They cannot live in peace, for they are following the devil. They are following the devil. Reference for the story. Which story? About Fatima? Go to any Shia. Search right now. You know, the attack on Fatima, humiliating Fatima by the Sunni, killing the grandsons of Muhammad. Yeah, you will find tons of videos too on YouTube. They will give you all the reference you want. Right? And you know, remember that this Fifi, he's priceless for me. Actually, this is why he hates me very much. You see, he started making videos because, if you remember, after the debate with David Wood, you know, the Muslim, they want everyone to believe that they were victorious. And then I start making my video showing that Muhammad Hijab, he's not a Muslim because he denied that Allah had body parts. And obviously he's not a Muslim, because how you deny that your God have a body part? How you do that? You know? And we show all the reference, and then we get Fifi busted when he said the earth is not flat and the sun does not set in murky water, and we show the reference. And we, from what he said, I have a video. Maybe I can use it. Just wait, maybe I can find it. Where is the video of Fifi? So just for a laugh, you know, just for a comedy purpose. Okay, hold on. Isn't it Mimi Hijab who said to David Wood that Allah don't have body parts? He did, right? Okay. And Muslim, they say Allahu Akbar, you know, David Wood been defeated, blah 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 blah. Okay, this is Fifi. This is Fifi. Listen.
Cursed are they for what they say, rather both his hands are extended. Okay? بَلْ يَدَاهُ مَبْسُوطَتَانِ. Now, what's interesting about this, we were speaking about metaphorical versus, apparent or what was the word? Or literal. Now, the term yadahu, again, what do the Jews say? They say the hand of Allah. All right, the hand
Allahu
of
Akbar.
Allah.
Allahu Akbar.
Specifically, they say the hand of Allah is chained. Allah responds, no, both his hands are extended.
Subhanallah.
Both. What does this mean? Now, here's the issue, Yashie. If you don't want to accept this, that's fine. If you don't want to accept this, that Allah has two hands, I'm not saying it's completely fine, but I'm saying you can't accuse us of shirk. You can't accuse us of shirk for following the Quran, for accepting what we find in the Quran.
So Mimi Hijab, he was lying in all the debate saying that Allah don't have hands, he don't have body part. And this is Fifi saying to other sheikh, you cannot, because the other one is a Shia, he's saying to him, you cannot call us kuffar because we believe what Allah said, Allah have hands. So in order to respect people, they have to earn the respect. How those people earn respect? Why this guy did not make a video to Mimi Hijab saying, shame on you, Allah have hands? He did not. Why? Because they cover up to each other. But now because you see, for me, I found this I mean, I did not, I suppose I was watching a Shia video, and then suddenly it's Farid. So this is a Shia video made by the Shia exposing the Sunni. See? You cannot trust those people. They are a bunch of liars. Why Muslims don't say, okay, we believe? Why in a debate they say something, out of the debate they say something else? Because simply they are following the devil. No, they don't have different logic. They believe in the same thing. But Muslims are willing to lie in a debate in order to win an argument. This is what happened when you debate a bunch of kids. They are not responsible for what we say. And because they are no one, they can, people don't care. Just say it. Just make fun of this Christian. So they are willing to debate with David Wood because they can make a mockery of him. But you cannot make mockery of me. Try. And because they were so terrified, when Mimi Hijab, he wanted supposedly to debate me, he did not debate me. He played a video for me speaking for two seconds, cut it off. Did you say that? Hang up on him. They are cowards. There is the video, which is about where the sun set in murky water. I don't know what the name is. I forgot the name of the video. Let's see. Hold on. I have it somewhere. I need to find it. Where supposedly he was refuting the apostate prophet. I don't know if you know the video. And he said, apostate prophet, yes, the prophet refuted you. And this is how the sun set. The prophet, he told reality. Anyone knows the name of the video? I don't know if he took it down or not. This is reality. And he was reading the hadith where the prophet said supposedly the sun goes every day prostrate under the throne of Allah. The sun goes every day. This is reality. Anyway, they are not worth, Actually, I believe that the one who mentioned his name is him. He's a coward. They like her to talk about him, but he don't dare to show up. Prophet. Let me see if I can find the video. Uh-oh. Here we go. We found the video. Just to show you the stupidity. And this is why they get angry from me, because I get them busted. I mean, you are the one who made the video. Why you get upset from me? It's your video. It's you who said that. What, you will say to me, it doesn't say that, EB?
Assalamu alaikum, my fellow.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum, my fella, Hoo-ho.
Flat earthers. Today we're going to be going through one of the most problematic, shocking, and faith-shaking verses in the Quran. Well, to Ridvan at least. Ridvan says that when he read the Quran the first time, this was one of the verses that stood out to him, and it played a role in him leaving Islam. As you can see in the title of the video, this verse is the one that speaks of the sun setting into a murky spring. I'm sure that I've read this verse over 100 times, and I've never really been affected in the same way that Ridvan has been.
You cannot affect a donkey. Anyway, let us move to the part where he exposed himself. All right. Let's see which part is that. Okay, hold on. Let us go from here, just to show you how stupid those people are.
We shall soon see why. Keep in mind, if a man said, وَجَدْتُ اللَّهِ, it wouldn't mean that he literally saw Allah. If a man said, وَجَدْتُ قَلْبِي, it wouldn't mean that he found his heart, but rather that he found a female partner that he loved.
Now let me offer something else. If this same sun sinking in a muddy spring narrative was found in another Islamic source, would that just be a coincidence? Narrated by Abu Dhar, I was sitting behind the Messenger of Allah, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He asked, "Do you know where this sets?" I replied, "Allah and His Apostle know best." He said, "It sets in a spring of warm water."
Ridvan's hadith is a shortened form. The full version can be found in Musnad al-Bazzar. The report says that the sun goes into a muddy spring and then prostrates under the throne of Allah. Soon I'll explain why the first part of the hadith, which speaks of a muddy spring, is a false attribution to the Prophet, peace.
Right? Soon he will explain that it's false. You see, here you see how they try their best to run away. I mean, your prophet said, and now your prophet, he did not say that. If you go and find the hadith, you will find it says that it is trustworthy. This is the only game they play. It's not trustworthy. Okay, let's see if it's Does it say it's trustworthy? Yes. I was sitting behind Allah Messenger, and he said, etc. That he said, where the sun set? He said the sun set in murky water. However, smart Fifi, Shushu, he decided to go farther in explanation and get the opposite prophet busted. Let us go a little bit. I have no time really to play those games. Actually, I don't even need to mention their names. They are stupid. And when he said he said wajadtu qalbi, mean I found my heart. Does it mean he found really for? Yes. When you mention, you're stupid. You mention something metaphorical, it's obvious. When you mention an object, it's an obvious. So when you say I found a tree, it means you found a tree. This is not metaphorical. When you say I found love, that's an emotional thing, not physical. But when you say I found the sun sitting in murky water, that is not metaphorical, because the sun is an object, the water is an object, and he make it clear he found it there. It's reporting what happened, what he found, not metaphorical thing. And when Muhammad himself, he said the sun set in murky water, and now he explained to you that this guy who mentioned this is a liar. By the way, he didn't dare to say he's a liar. He said there's different hadith, mention the story differently. Doesn't mention that part. Who cares? The Quran, this is in total agreement with the Quran. The Quran says he found it sitting in murky water. I thought Muslims, they will refuse any hadith. It's not in agreement with the Quran. But anyway, things get more horrible and more stupid. And let us move here so we can laugh together, because this is the part I want to show you.
Spring. Now please ignore the fact that our artist placed the murky spring in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Anyways.
Exactly. The Quran said he found it in a spring. The Muslims, they say, well, he saw it in the ocean. Since when the ocean became a spring? You see the stupidity? The Quran says he found the sun sitting in a murky water, which is a spring. Never mention ocean. So how the word spring became an ocean? And now he continue, and this will get really funny now.
While the sun is bathing, it finds the throne of God under the water, and then starts to.
And here you see how they try to deceive. The Muslim believe that the throne of Allah is above the water, so the sun going under the throne of Allah, which where is above the water. Let's go to the hadith. You're just a bunch of kids, and they are making fun of their God, by the way. He's making fun of his God now. He's saying the sun go because the throne of Allah under the water. This is not Islamic teaching. Islam teach that the throne of Allah is above the water. Huh? Let us see. Hold on. Let us find the throne of Allah. Do you see, guys, where the throne of Allah? Do you see it? This guy is making fun of his God. He says, so the throne of Allah, according to Apostle Prophet, is under the water. The hadith doesn't say that. The hadith says that the throne of Allah is above the water, and the sun goes under the throne of Allah. But what is under the throne of Allah? The water. Do you see it? Sahih. Is it Sahih? Sahih. 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 All of this is Sahih. This is Al-Bukhari. Sahih. So the throne of Allah is where? Above the water. The sun goes where? Under the water. Where? Under the throne. Okay, what is under the throne? The water. Right? What's wrong with that? What's wrong? That's you Muslims are liars. You try to hide what Islamic teaching is, and you say things that you're making fun of your God. What's wrong? Look, this guy is making fun of his God, saying the throne of Allah is under the water. Why he is not being honest, saying, okay, the hadith says the throne of Allah is above the water and the sun goes under, and look, he will get himself busted. Listen carefully.
Prostrate towards it. Now, the issue with this ridiculous understanding is that the throne of Allah is not underwater, but it is above the heavens.
It's above the heaven. So Muhammad did lie? Did Muhammad lie when he said his throne is above the water? Muslims, did Muhammad lie? Obviously he did. Fifi is telling the truth. The throne of Allah is above the heaven, not above the water. And then the story getting more complicated and more funny. And I want to show you the part which is really good.
Accepted for a second that the hadith was indeed wrong, which makes it a bombastic coincidence that such a Quran verse and such a hadith both exist.
Actually, it wouldn't be a coincidence. The addition in the hadith is due to the narrator's misunderstanding of.
The narrator misunderstanding. So now we came 1400 years after and we have better understanding. Guys, the narrator, he have misunderstanding by adding words. You see even how stupid they are. How he misunderstanding by when he is quoting Muhammad, you donkey. Say he's a liar. Say he is, but he said misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. You don't say Christian Prince, he says so. You say, let me explain to you what he said. But he is quoting what Muhammad said. Let us see. Was it misunderstanding? Can you see the misunderstanding? How that can be? The guy is quoting Muhammad. How that can be misunderstanding, you stupid idiot? I mean, what is your dignity? Misunderstanding if he's explaining the hadith. But the guy, he said, the Prophet said. How this can be misunderstanding? Read carefully. I was sitting behind Abu Dharr, he said, I was sitting behind Messenger of Allah, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He asked, do you know where the sun set? I replied, Allah and his apostle know best. He said, who he? Muhammad. He said, he said in a spring of, how this is misunderstanding? He said, he said. So he said, the Prophet said, this is misunderstanding of the narrator. The narrator is just saying what the Prophet said. He's not explaining. It says it clearly, the Prophet said. So look how potato they are. They are just like a bunch of kids, you know. They are like somebody is suffering from diarrhea and he want to take it off his bum. So all over the place. How this can be misunderstanding? When I say stupidity is amazing, I mean it. I mean, even when they try to defend, they are so stupid.
The Quranic verse and then adding it into the hadith. But please do go on.
Then we could take an
He added to the hadith, but he said the Prophet said.
alternative and see this. Narrated by Abu Dharr. Once I was with the Prophet in the mosque at sunset time. The Prophet said, "O Abu Dharr, do you know where the sun sets?" I replied, "Allah and his apostle know best." Again, you shouldn't have said that. He said, "It goes and prostrates underneath Allah's throne."
First of all, yes.
Yes.
This is the correct hadith.
Yes.
It is the hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari, as we can see, and it clearly conflicts with the verse that speaks of Dhul Qarnayn's
How? How this conflicts?
perception. The words of the Prophet, peace be upon him, are clear.
It's clear.
And it is quite obvious that he's speaking of a reality.
Reality. Did you hear it, Muslims? So Fifi, she agreed that this is reality. What is reality, Fifi? Show us.
And not a perception. Ridvan.
This is reality, not perception now. Like, hello. Please take a note. This is reality. Let us see the reality. What is reality? Read carefully the hadith they were quoting. This is reality. This is why he gets so angry from me, by the way, because I made him really look so bad. This is reality, brother. This is reality. This is reality. Brother, this is reality. Okay, let us see reality. Remember, they cannot now say this is not true. They cannot say this misunderstanding. It's reality. The sun goes every day. Read carefully. The Prophet asked me at the sunset, do you know where the sun goes? At the time of the sunset, I replied, Allah and his apostle know better. He said, it goes, i.e. travel, till prostrate itself under the throne of Allah. So this is reality. So reality in Islam, that the sun set, that the sun is going. Not the earth going around itself. This is reality, brother. Did you hear it? Yes. Obviously, the Prophet here is not speaking from his perspective. No, he is speaking from reality. Yes, it's reality, brother. This is the truth. This is science, brother. The sun goes every day. This is the reality. Why you don't understand? What's wrong with you? Are you stupid or what? This is reality. It's proven scientifically to be true. Tom and Jerry.
Oh, best. Again, you shouldn't have said that. He said, it goes and prostrates underneath Allah's throne.
First of all,
yes.
This is the correct hadith.
Yeah, it's a correct
hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari, as we can see.
It's in the Bukhari.
And it clearly conflicts with the verse that speaks
it's conflicts too.
Perception.
I like conflicts.
The words of the Prophet, peace be upon him, are clear.
Clear.
And it is quite obvious that he's speaking of a reality.
Reality.
And not a perception.
Ridvan. Not perception, brother. It's reality.
Get it through your skull that the Prophet, peace be upon him, refutes your understanding of the verse.
The Prophet, he refuted my understanding by saying that the sun goes every day. from the east to the west under the throne of Allah, and this is why does he disappear? This is the reality, brother. This is the reality. This is how stupid they are. I mean, you have to be mentally sick to listen to this person. This is reality. And listen now, they cannot say this hadith is fabricated anymore. They cannot say it's not accepted. He said, yes, it's true, it's authentic, agreed. This is reality. The Prophet refuted you. Okay, how the Prophet refuted me? The sun disappears every day by going from A to B. This is reality. Do you defend the book of Revelation? Why you want to defend the book of Revelation, you idiot? What do you mean defend it? Muhammad Said. And why you are changing the topic? Muhammad Said, is that reality? The sun goes from point A to point B? And this is why the sun disappears every day? Either you have to agree that Muhammad is a fraud, or you have to agree that he's saying the truth. What do you say, Muhammad Said? Is your prophet saying the truth? Take the verse where it says everything prostrates to what? And everything prostrates to Allah. Guys, everything prostrates to Allah. No, that's not true. I don't protest to Allah. I spit on him. This is another lie. There's more than 3 billion Muslim Christians. They don't prostrate to Allah. So how you say? And there's more than 2 billion, I don't know, 2 billion Buddhas and Hindus. What do you mean everything prostrate to Allah? Only fool, they prostrate to Allah. First, he doesn't exist. Secondly, Muhammad obviously is a scam. Look at this. The guys, he thinks the sunset is the sun is moving from point A to point B. Do you have an answer? How this can be a reality? Either you are stupid or you are stupid. I mean, did you hear the guy saying this is reality? This is reality. The answer me is Muhammad Said. Either you are willing to answer, I'm going to block you because you are stupid. You are wasting my time. You talk to me, I'm talking to you, just to answer. Do you agree that the sun disappears in the sunset because the sun goes from point A to point B? Yes or no? Do you agree with your prophet or not? This is not a question. We are talking about the sunset. Does the sun rotate? I mean, this is what the Muslims are. A bunch of it's like you're talking to a chicken. I'm asking you, in the time of the sunset, does the sun goes from point A to point B? Yes or no? Either your prophet is saying the truth or your prophet is the sun rotate. So are you saying now the sun rotating around the earth, this is what makes the sun set? Is that the answer? You idiot, it says there, in the time of the sunset. In the time of the sunset, he said to him, do you know where the sun goes? Who is going? The sun. Sun what? Sunset. You said to me, do the sun rotate? The only thing rotate I see is you Muslims. I'm reading the full hadith. Read the full hadith, guys. Read the full hadith. Okay, here we go. Let me read the full hadith. Here we go. And it permitted then, and it would come back. That make it more horrible. So every day the sun goes to Allah, asks for permission, bow down underneath of him, and this is explained the sunset every day. And then Allah give it permission. Until judgment day, Allah will make the sun goes from the other direction. What does that mean? The sun is the changing direction. It's not read completely. Here we go. This is completely. And your prophet saying that the sun goes every day, asks permission from Allah to come back. Does it say that? And then in the judgment day, Allah will make the sun come from the west. How? The sun will go back from where it came from. So the reason of all the sun movement around us, or let's say the appearance of the sun movement, is the sun moving. The sun itself, according to Islam. How Muhammad received this godly information, but it is wrong. How this is coming from God, but yet Muhammad, he did not get a simple thing correct about what the sun, how the sun disappeared. Here we go, the whole hadith in front of you. This is the most stupid statement ever from a person claiming that God he taught him. Yes, a prostrate CP. It's prostrate CP. It's prostrate CP. This is not the question, you donkey. The question is, the sun going from point A to point B or not? Get out of here, donkey. I have no time for it. Let me block you. They will come back, by the way, but differently. They like spanking, by the way. I spank them, they come back. I call them donkey, they come back. And they have no answer. As you see, the sun prostrate CP. Who cares if the sun prostrate or not, you idiot? This is not a question. For you, everything prostrate. I saw a post of a Muslim. He is saying that his private part is not standing up. And why? They said to him, because you are not praying to Allah. Here we go. So that your penis is prostrating for Allah. You involve even your penis with God. Even your penis prostrate. I can find you pictures of trees that they are bowing down to Allah. A zucchini bowing down to Allah. A dog is saying, "Oh, Allahu Akbar." Crazy people. You're mentally ill. Anything happen around you says Allah, Allah. You know, you see a cloud, this is Allah. The Shahada. You open a watermelon, this is La ilaha illallah. This is the truth. And the second we ask you a question, you have no idea what to say. My friend want to leave Islam because of this. Stop insulting Islam. You don't know my friend want to leave Islam because of this. But I know what that means. Yeah. Yeah, they have. I mean, they have videos. I mean, the brother. Do you know the cats don't walk over the Quran? Really? They don't. So the goat who ate the Quran, according to Aisha. She was not. I mean, they are hilarious, man. Yes, brother. Cat don't walk over the Quran, brother. And this is proven to be scientifically. And look what they do, guys. Look what they do. They put like for you images. They fabricate videos. Subhanallah. Cat will not walk in the Quran. Subhanallah, brother. Brother, Subhanallah. That's amazing, brother. The cat is not walking over the Quran, brother. How that happened? This is a Muslim cat, brother. Those cats, they praise Allah. They are prostrating to Allah. What happened to the video? It's not working. Hold on. Did I lose my connection, guys? Because it might happen. Sometime it happened. Hold on. Okay. Is my connection still on? Because my screen frozen. And I don't know really if it's working or not. Okay. Let us open the browser again. Yeah. The cat don't walk over the Quran, brother. And you know, we have to believe you. It's true. It's true, brother.
لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك لبيك الله.
I wanna cry. So they give you a magazine now. The cat, she walk over the magazine, but the cat will not walk over the Quran. Then we go and we see David Wood, he made a video.
Hi everyone. Well, you might notice the background here. I'm at my friend's house and he has a cat. Why am I recording another cat video? Well, I recorded a video responding to a disturbingly common Muslim argument claiming that...
Okay, disclaimer. I am not sure if the cats which are used by David Wood are like, let us say, they are like apostate cats. Because how we knew that he did not hire apostate cats? How you know? I mean, it sounds fishy. Because in the Muslim video, the cat don't walk over the Quran. But in David Wood video, the cat walk over the Quran. Obviously, those cats are kuffar. And they are angry because there's no more rats.
They replied in hundreds of comments that the texts I was using weren't Qurans.
Look at the comment. This is English Quran. This is not Quran. This is not the Quran. This is English Quran. I suppose they fix it. Like now, you know, this is English Quran. Okay. You know, Muslims, when they go crazy about those things, it's like, you know, a guy, he came to his house. He found his wife in the bed with somebody. And then he didn't want to believe that. Like Muhammad, when he found Safwan with his wife. So he said, this is not Safwan. This is not Safwan. This is English Safwan. Safwan I know is Arabic. This is not Safwan. There's a guy next to your wife in the bed. This is not Safwan. Okay, who cares? It's a guy there. This is not Safwan. But it's okay. So, you know, this is not Safwan. But the guy isn't your wife. She's naked in the bed with him, and she's doing boom boom with the guy. It says, this is not Safwan. This is not Safwan. This is not. We just showed you in the camera. You know, this is not Safwan.
And I have right here the text I was using. Here we have a variety of Qurans, which they say weren't Qurans, they were dictionaries. So I heard dictionaries, they were phone books, they were random Arabic books.
Hold on. First of all, this is an insult to phone books. Phone books are organized, they are coming in order. I challenge any Muslim to find me any story coming in order in the Quran. Like you go in the Bible, you go right away, you will see the book of Genesis. Everything is in order. You go in the Quran, you want to search for Moses, it's all over the place. You want to search for the story of Abraham, it's all over the place. You want to study the story about Jesus, it's all over the place. It is the most messed up book ever. What dictionary? Dictionary is in order. Don't insult phone books.
But they weren't Qurans. Oddly enough, those same people would complain that I set the Qurans on the floor. Odd complaint if they're not really Qurans. But let's go ahead and flip through some of these books to see what they actually are. Notice that it says the Quran. That's odd considering it's just a dictionary. You can zoom in on this and see it in the original video. Arabic text with corresponding English meanings. And what you have here is you have the English translation over here and you have the Arabic. This is the full Arabic text of the Quran. You have the entire Quran from Surah 1 all the way to Surah People saying that these are just
still not Quran. Come on, we have to face it. Bring us the Arab Quran and then that will be Quran. Don't waste our time, breathe. I mean, don't waste our time. Okay? So now he got the Arabic Quran.
Of Arabic Qurans. And we have some delicious cat food. This cat is already stepping on.
Uh-oh.
You want that? Hey, look, where's that cat stepping? Where's the cat stepping? What is that?
This is not Quran. This is yellow pages.
Very disturbed at how quickly that cat stepped on the Quran.
Well,
And it's currently stepping on multiple Qurans.
Okay, how we knew that this cat is not a human being who you made it as a cat because you practice black magic, so she will step in the Quran. We Muslims believe in black magic. Allah, he made people pigs and monkeys, and he can make them cats too. And Satan, he can make them cats too. So this is maybe mostly somebody, maybe it's a Christian guy or an Hindu or an atheist, and then you made him a cat using like voodoo. And then your friend who is in the video, the camera holder, if you notice with me, by the way, the camera stopped now. Why? Because the camera guy became the cat. It's obvious. It's a propaganda. So he made the camera guy. This is David Wood. Look, if you look at him, he have a beard. All those who have beard, they practice voodoo. So this guy, David Wood, is a voodoo guy. Look, you know, they do voodoo. The camera guy became a cat. He stepped in the, you know, and then he go behind the camera. You will notice right now the camera will start shaking. Why? Because the camera now is controlled remotely. Actually, we have a call. I think. Good breath. I'm going to tell you that it's a fabricated video. Zach and Nike, where you come from, man? I did not even hear the phone. How you call me? I can go through. I'm going to expose you. First of all, if you look at the picture, this is not a real cat. He is made from plastic. This cat made us from plastic? Exactly. I can show you in Singapore. I was in Singapore. I saw they are dogs and cats. They look real. But they are in fact, they are not real. Zach and Nike, are you serious? This cat is working by battery and remote control. She is not a real cat? Exactly. And now, I get you, but Zach and Nike, she is eating the food there. How you explain that? First of all, you will notice that the food is not throwing. And he is not eating anything. Eh? You are right, actually. I don't see her eating the food. I mean, her head is there, but I don't see the food. And I trained you to tell me that eating the food. Okay, let us try.
What's wrong with this cat? What's this book? You tell me what this book is.
I got you busted. It's empty. There's nothing there. He opened the page. There's no Quran. Taka, 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 taka.
What is it?
Uh-oh, this is Quran now.
Because
oh boy.
One comment I see over and over again is, just because a book's in Arabic doesn't make it the Quran. Well, that's true, but we're not talking about any book that happens to be written in Arabic. We're talking about what this book is. What is this book? What is it? If we flip through this book, what is it? Is this...
Hey, guys, look at the Muslims. The Muslims, stupid David Wood, stupid Christian Prince, insulting Quran, but none Jesus claimed in the Bible is God. You eat it. If you open the first page in the Bible, you will see it says Jesus is God. And Jesus himself saying he's God. They asked him, show us God. He said, the one who saw me, he saw him. Show us the Father, God. He said, the one I am with you all this time. And you do not know me? So you stupid, who told you that Jesus never claimed he's God? This is Zach and Nike told you? He left as a donkey, never come back as a horse. Now focus with me in the cat issue, brother. Because this is a problem. The Muslims have tons of videos about cats don't walk over the Quran. But cats do. Actually, I don't have cats. I don't have dogs. I need to borrow them. So I can do a video like David Wood. I would love to do this experiment. Life.
50 Shades of Grey? Is it Huckleberry Finn? What is it? Is it The Adventures of...
It is 50 Shades of Grey, obviously. Hello. The Prophet been giving verses about anyone she wanna if him, she is welcome. Hello.
Tom Sawyer? What is this book? How about food that's not...
This is not a real cat. I told you, Zach and Nike, he said that. It's obvious it's not a real cat, you know?
Not fancy at all. What about regular dry cat food? Regular dry cat food. Come on. Come on. Are you willing to walk on the Quran? That cat is walking right on the Quran. Wasn't that the claim? Hang on. because people also said that because I had more than one Quran there, that somehow disturbs the Quran. Come here.
Make it one Quran.
This cat is walking all over that Quran. That was the exact challenge, ladies and gentlemen. The exact challenge was whether a cat would walk on.
First of all, there's no scientific proof that this is a cat. The tail is not normal. And she did not say until now, we did not hear the word meow from her mouth. Where the cat, she said meow? Nowhere. Have you ever heard of a cat don't say meow? How come? Obviously, this is a fishy cat, and this is conspiracy against the Prophet Muhammad done by this guy, and the cat, she is a partner with him. Okay? And this is called the cat conspiracy. And I will not be surprised if the CIA is involved with the cat stuff, you know. Maybe they give her drugs, you know. She go like she don't know where she's going. Like, I'm a cat. I don't know where I'm going. There's drugs. You know, hashish. You know, those kuffar, they take hashish. You know. Muslims don't take hashish. Taliban, Afghanistan, Egypt, they don't take hashish. They eat it. Anyway, stupidity is amazing, and this is what happened to you when you are obsessed with stupidity. And they are willing to fabricate videos. Why you don't do? Okay, I have a challenge for Muslims. Go live on air. We will talk to you. We want to hear you. We will ask you a question. You respond to us to be sure you are live. And put the Quran in the ground and go live. And bring your cats. Can we do that? Who want to do that? Bring dogs too. That would be more fun. What about cows and donkeys? Hello? Hello? Anyway, you know, that will not affect us as a Muslim, because even if you prove the cat she walk over the Quran, what about the dog he convert to Islam? Brother, the camel react to the Quran. Even the camel is a Muslim. Do you see the video? The camel react to the Quran. Okay. What else? A dog react to the Quran. And by the way, there's many people in the internet, they knew that the Muslims are obsessed with those things. This is why this guy from Korea, the rapist, he started making those videos. He noticed that when he make videos like this, you know, you see like people like those, they are not Muslims, you know. They make those videos just to get a big number of a view. Catholic react, a Catholic, he's a Catholic, brother. He's a Catholic. Okay. React to animal prior adhan. Dog, cat, goat, chicken respond to the prayer. What is responding? React to animal and the prayer adhan. Dog, cat, goat, chicken respond. Chicken, are they cooked? Oh boy. Oh boy. Forget it. A Christian girlfriend react to a Muslim azan versus a Christian azan. We don't have azan, you stupid. I cried. Christian azan. How medieval. I mean, Islam is so good. And you know, at the end of the day, brother, it's proven scientifically that everything the Prophet said is true. And this is explaining a lot of things. First of all, those animals, they used to be human. If you remember, there's a guy, Let me see if his video. Here we go. I advise you to get this video. If you want to die laughing, that is the best joke of the, if you have a birthday party, you want people to fill up from the floor, watch this video. This video is guy he's explained to you. He's a doctor from Gaza. This is the doctor. This is the doctor. This is the educated one of them. Brother, sister, today we will prove to you why Allah forbid eating swine. Why? Because they are Jews. According to him, not to me. Unbelievable. Let me see if I can play a little bit of it. Oh boy.
Hello.
Here we go. I want to play a Muslim. I find myself. I mean, I cannot find a video in the internet without my voice. What's wrong with this guy? He's all over the place. Okay.
Go on, peace of Christ.
Okay, let us move here. When he starts talking.
In this Quran verse that there are certain people who disobeyed Allah God Almighty and waged war against Allah God Almighty and His light to people. Those people, Allah transformed them into monkeys and swine and pigs.
True.
So we can learn from this Quranic statement that monkeys and pigs, there are people that Allah God Almighty changed their form to that, the form of an ape, of monkeys and swine.
Again.
So we can learn from this that monkeys and pigs.
Stop. We can learn from this. I mean, this is too much. Now we understand the react of dogs and chickens and etc. for the adhan, man. Those that used to be human. We can learn from this.
There are people that Allah God Almighty changed their form to that, the form of an ape, of monkeys and swine. Again. So we can learn from this that monkeys and pigs, they are not animals.
They are not animals. Monkeys and pigs are not animals. Allah teaching. Allah tell the truth. All my life I thought monkeys and pigs are animals. No, 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 no. Monkeys and and pigs are not animals. Okay, hold on. Did I hear correct? Did I hear you correctly?
To that, the form of an ape, of monkeys and swine. Again. So we can learn from this that monkeys and pigs, they are not animals.
They are not. I mean, we have to take a silence moment. Monkeys are not animals. Let me tell one of my friends. Let us see what he will say. Hey monkey, you are not an animal. Look at his face, he could not believe it. Take it easy, okay? I know you get offended now because I told you are not an animal, but you know what? It's okay. We'll go over it. It's just like it will take some time, okay? Like I mean, I'm sure you are shocked. I'm sure you are like what? Like it's like you're somebody saying to you, like your father saying to you, "I'm not your dad." You know, I understand the situation. I mean, you weren't expecting me to say anything to you, especially with not talk for a long time, and now I come to you and say to you, you are not an animal. Are you sad now? A moment of truth. Even the baby is like, what? I'm not an animal? What a sad day. What happened? They are, so what we are? Did we lose our identity? This is what this monkey now is thinking, like, what happened? How the world flip on us I mean, how this happen? Life is shocking. The monkeys now, and this is one of the cousins. He is telling the truth for first time to his son. You are not an animal. The son like, what? Are you serious, father? Yes, son, you are not an animal. What? We are not? No, you are not. I don't know what to do. I hope that will not cause a chaos in the monkey association. I hope they will be able to swallow it. The truth. I mean, the truth hurt. I mean, we have, I mean, life brings things, I mean, what you can do. I mean, reality check. It is time. It's time to think about it and take it as it is. And, I was wondering why this monkey was doing this. He's going to Hajj. Okay. I mean, things happen. Life is full of surprises. So, brother, we need to we learn from this. We learn. I mean, come on. This is education time. You see, you have to be careful here. We are learning. Who can teach you better than Allah? So, brothers, sisters, we learn from this. Okay, what we learn from this? That monkeys and pigs are not animals. True. I feel I want to cry sometime.
Monkeys and swine. Again, so we can learn from this that monkeys and...
I don't know. Each time he say we can learn from this, I cannot stop. I have to say something. I mean, can you stop saying we can learn from this, you idiot? At least make it that sentence full. We can say we can learn from the Quran, not from this, from the Quran. Okay. Respect the Quran. Say you learn from where? You are reading the Quran.
That Allah the Almighty changed their form to that, the form of an ape, of monkeys and swine. Again, so we can learn from this that monkeys and pigs, they are not animals.
They are not.
Like, for example, cattle, like cats, like dogs, they're not animals.
They are not.
They are people. That Allah the Almighty changed their shape, transformed them into, from the noble shape and the beautiful shape of a person to the shape of a swine, of a pig, and a monkey.
What's that guy? Come on, the Christian Prince is everywhere. I mean, I can't even listen to a Muslim video without hearing his voice. But anyway, brother, this is proving to be true. And later he want to prove to you that this is true. How he proved that to you true?
Like, for example, cattle, like cats, like dogs, they're not animals. They are people that Allah Almighty changed their shape, transformed them into, from the noble shape and the beautiful shape of a person to the shape of a swine, of a pig, and a monkey. Now, having said that, we see that in the noble Quran, Allah Almighty states this transformation in shape. For example, now, coming to the Quranic statement, we learn that pigs and monkeys, they are human from the inside, but the shape is mutated, transformed into the shape of a pig and a monkey.
From inside they are human, from outside they are pigs and monkeys. Because I was getting confused, brother. So from inside they are human. From outside they are pigs and monkeys. That's... What is Darwin? Hey Darwin, how are you doing? Darwin? Allah is opposing you. Darwin, he say, we used to be monkeys, we became a human. Allah, he says, we used to be human, we became monkeys.
So Allah Almighty lowered them in status because of their bad deeds and their struggle to put out the light of Allah Almighty.
They tried to put down the light of Allah, Allah made them monkeys and pigs. This is what happened to you when you put the light of Allah. I will wake up tomorrow, I find myself a monkey. Christian Prince go live on air. People, they say in the mic, what happened? What is that? The sound, we hear the sound of the chimpanzee. And then I got you busted. I said, Allah did not make me a chimpanzee, a gorilla. Hello?
And to wage war against Allah.
Wage war?
Now, how to prove this?
Here we go. How to prove this from scientific point of view. How to prove it from scientific.
War against Allah. Now, how to prove this from a scientific and logical point of view? To start with a logical argument to prove that pigs and monkeys, they are human, but
to start a logical argument. I'm gonna die one day from heart attack from laughing. How to prove this from scientific point of view and logic? I mean, do you see how much Islam is so strong with science and logic? It's not like just a state like Christianity, you know. This is Islam.
But changed in shape to the shape of a pig and a monkey. Now, if you look at animals in general, cattle, cat, dog, you see that you love what you are seeing.
If you look at the animals, you love what you are seeing. But if you look at pigs and monkeys, you don't. Why?
Their habits, they have beautiful habits, clean habits.
Example.
You feel so happy looking at them.
Do you like cockroaches? What about rats? Huh? You like it?
But when you look at a pig, you see that the habits of the pig, they are different.
They are different, yeah.
Completely different than other animals.
Right.
For example,
the
pig eats its feces.
The pig, he eat his feces. Any other animals don't do that. You stupid idiot. All animals, they eat feces. Actually, if you put some poo in front of a chicken, this is their cake. If you have a person who live in a village and he have a child, he go without a diaper and he do poo, you will see the chicken are all over his poo. I mean, what those guys are talking about. So the proof now that those used to be human, that they eat their feces. Why do humans eat their feces? He's trying to prove to us, by the way, that pigs are human now. Look at the logic. I mean, look, it's connected. He's trying to prove to us that pigs are human. How? He got you the point. They eat their feces.
It's excrement. So the pig eats his feces.
Please, Christian Prince, leave me alone. I can't play the video without your voice. Let me move a little bit until this guy start talking. Is he still?
He is trying.
Okay, hold on. I mean, I want to just skip this guy. Here we go. He's talking again.
Of a pig and a monkey. Now, if you look at animals in general, cattle, cat, dog, you see that you love what you are seeing. Their habits, they have beautiful habits, clean habits. You feel so happy looking at them. But when you look at a pig, you see that the habits of the pig, they are different.
Yeah.
Completely different than other animals.
True.
For example, the pig eats its feces.
Disgusting.
It's excrement. So the pig eats its feces. You don't find this in any other animal.
You don't find.
Also, the pig has sexual relations with his mother.
Stop! The pig is having sexual relationship with his mother? What? You must be kidding me. He's trying to prove to us now that pigs are human and they are unique from other animals. So they eat their feces and they do what? They have sex with their mother.
This in any other animal.
You will not see in any other animal, brother. You will not see it in any other. I guarantee you.
Also, the pig has sexual relations with his mother.
No. Please don't say that. Pigs, they have sex with their mother. And he is the only animal he do that? You disgusting pig, son of mut'a. You do mut'a with your mother? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? And the pig is the only animal he do that, brother. Brother, where wisdom coming from? Why when you are a Muslim you speak like this? What happened? Is this guy really is a human, the one who's talking? I'm suspecting that you are not a human. You know, if you go to a Muslim classroom, not Muslim class. Let us say we want to put this guy as a teacher in a classroom, and he is teaching he's a doctor. We will let him teach in science section in university. What will happen?
The clean habits, you feel so happy looking at them. But when you look at a pig, you see that the habits of the pig, they are different, completely different than other animals. For example, the pig eats its feces, its excrement. So the pig eats its feces. You don't find this in any other animal.
You don't?
Also, the pig has sexual relations with his mother. And you don't find this in any other animal. So you see that there are kind of...
But it's I mean, that's really, this is disgusting. I cannot take it no more. Sorry, guys. I mean, I'm really disappointed. I used to like to talk to monkeys and give them banana in the zoo, but I never thought they are filthy and dirty like this. They have sex with their mother. By the way, brother, they have sex with their mother or mother-in-law? Oh boy. Oh boy. I said I want to go an hour ago. Don't forget to download the video because these videos will make them upset very much. Actually, this coward, this potato, right away after I make a video for him, he went to YouTube and complained. I mean, look at them. They make a video and they get shamed because what they said. I mean, why you are, okay, so I just said what you said, and why you are upset? Why you are upset? Now, how many of you is going to download this video? I'm here for 2 hours, man. How many of you is going to download the video? Let us see. The video is long, but you can cut it pieces. You can cut this piece alone because this is a priceless piece. I mean, today is Sunday. You have something to tell your kids that pigs are not a human. We learned this from the Quran. And pigs, the proof that they are not a human, they are a human, they have sex with their mother. I'm convinced. I'm truly convinced. And now the Quran must be from God. Because how Allah he knew this? The only animal who have sex with his mother is the pig. Horse don't. Donkeys don't. Dogs don't. Chicken don't. Actually, I saw a chicken. He says, "Good morning, mother." Like he's sure he said it in the language of the chicken, you know. But like, but I mean, he did not have sex with his mother. He's a rooster, by the way. But he respects his mother. And only pigs and monkeys they do that. Other animals don't do that, and this is proven to be scientifically. And all Muslims they agree with this. Doctors, sheikhs, and even Joe Biden. I hope Joe Biden will not go tomorrow and says, brothers and sisters, tomorrow or today we learned that the pigs are human. By the way, some Muslims are happy for Joe Biden. But don't be happy, my friend. Obama was there and he was attacking Muslims non-stop. And Joe Biden will not be different. He might make a speeches, but just wait. Democrats are people of war. And you will see. Just wait. As soon as things get hot, you will see what Joe Biden would do if he becomes the president as they claim. Actually, I would like to have a health insurance for free. if 4 years gone and Joe Biden did not provide that, we will be laughing to death. Free education, brother. I want to go to school again. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. I'm here for long. It's time to do some work. Actually, I hate to go. I'm planning to go for 15 minutes in the early morning. Look what you did. It was only, honestly, it was planning for 15 minutes. How long I am here? I mean, why you guys you do that to me? Are you guys from outside a human, from inside monkeys? We are already here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Oh boy. So, thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you. I hope and I pray that you will enjoy your weekend with your family, your friends. Don't forget to pray to the Lord so He can keep you in good health and wealth. Stay wise, patient, and don't let anger take you down. One of the best things about the teaching of Christ, that it takes all the stress from your heart. When you are a person who woke up in the morning and say, I'm not going to hate anyone, I will not hate the Muslims, I will not hate the atheists, I will not hate, I love everybody, and whatever they do is between them and their God. Remember, there's God we believe in. We believe in Judgment Day. People, they do sin, people do crimes, people rape, people kill. Don't worry, there's God. Some people, they think they get away with things they do. You will not. Time will come. You are a believer or not, I don't care. But trust me, you will pay. So, just be with God and God will be with you. And even if you are a victim yourself, you are victorious. Because God bless those who will be suffering. If you are poor, God will bless. He have a special blessing for the poor. Actually, He said it clearly. It's going to be harder, and Muhammad, he quoted that and he put it in his Quran. It's harder for a rich man to go to heaven, or easier, sorry, to go to from going inside an eye of a needle. Muhammad the thief, he copied that and he claimed that it is his own speech. So, if you are poor and you are suffering, the Lord will bless you. Have patience. You will be blessed in many ways. The same as a blind man who cannot see, God, He blessed him in many ways. I notice always, when somebody is blind, he's amazing. They have a special high intelligence. They have special ability to recognize things by their hearing, by their ears. They have a lot of gifts. So sometimes you feel you lost something, but in the same time, God, He gave you. Even when you are supposedly a loser, or you think you are, God is great. He's amazing. He will never leave you alone. And actually, the most harsh time you see in your life, it might be the best time in your life, because it burns you like a fire making a steel from iron. Don't be worried about harsh days. Be worried about easy days, because easy days, they corrupt us. They destroy us. They make us spoil, and then we forget about God, and we forget His mercy and His gift. Bad days make better Christians. Discrimination make better believers. This is the truth. Our church father, they were the best Christians, for they were under discrimination. They were true believers. Discrimination filtered the true believers from the fake one, and that will make the church pure. People who fear death, they will leave. People who fear jizya of Islam, they will leave. People who fear humiliation of the atheists, they will leave. People who don't have faith, they will leave. True Christians, they will be better Christians after all those things happen. So, never worry about it. You know, somebody says to you, oh, this guy let's say, I see Muslims saying Islam is growing. The fact Islam is dead long time ago. There's no Islam left. But let us go for the sake of argument. My friend, if the whole world became Antichrist, and you are not the loser. No matter how many, no matter how powerful they are, you are the winner. The Bible make it clear what the benefit of a person he won the world and he lost himself. Right? Somebody saying you are not a Christian, you are like a bad boy. Well, the only one who decides who is a Christian, who is not, is God. The Lord, he says, whoever believe in me and I will live. And the Lord, he said, knock at my door, I will open for you. And the Lord, he said, those who they are tired, come to me and I will comfort you. So no one have the right to say who is a Christian, who is not, unless you don't believe in the Lord as your Lord and Savior, and you believe and you teach something against his teaching. Then you are not, obviously. Otherwise, nobody can tell anyone who he is. And all of us, we are sinners. So if a person, he come to you and he say, you are a sinner, well, you are a sinner too. All mankind are sinners. All. That's what the Bible confirms. There is only one person, he commit no sin, and he is not out of sin. He is not born of sin. Even the Muslims, they say to you that Jesus is born with no father. Muhammad the fool, by adopting that belief, he proved to us that Jesus is different from all mankind. Why he have no father? The Muslim, they say to you, Adam have no father. That is a stupid answer. Adam is not born. Adam is made. Jesus is born. So why all mankind, they have a father? Because simply Christ is not the son of a sexual relationship, but he is the Word of God who come to us in the flesh of a person, of a human. And this is why there is no sexuality involved. Otherwise, I mean, everybody is born, you, me, all of us. There is a sexual relationship. Why Jesus? If Jesus is just a prophet in Islam, why he need to come from no father? And if the one who made me born of Mary is God, so who is my father? If the one who made Mary, according to Muslims, he made Mary pregnant, so who is the father of Jesus? If the one who did that is God. Here you find that Muslims cannot answer you, because they have no idea why, how, where Jesus was before he was born. The Quran confirmed he is the Word of God who was sent down to Mary. And this is in total agreement with the Bible. In the beginning it was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word is God himself. And that is Jesus. The Quran confirmed that the Messiah is the Word of God. Sent down on earth. And he is a spirit proceeding from God. And yet he is a human, a messenger. Three things confirmed in the Quran about the nature of Christ: that he is holy, he is a gift of God, he is sent down from heaven, and he is not like any. If you ask any Muslim, if there is anyone, any person in this earth or anywhere is like Jesus, they will say no. This is why in Islamic countries, if somebody call himself Christ, they will kill him immediately. But you can call yourself Muhammad, for there is only one Messiah. The Quran confirms that the Messiah is the Word, is the truth, is holy, and he was sent down from above. Can any Muslim deny that? No, they cannot. All right. Will be soon in primer. What primer mean? What does that primer mean? I see people making primer. What does that mean? What this primer is about? Anybody can tell me? What is a primer? What it does mean? You will have a program primer. Is that special? When you say people they would do primer in YouTube? It's like Fox News? What primer mean? I'm not sure. I don't know. People they are saying that Rope he will have a primer. What primer mean? I know I was leaving, but you guys you keep you know, I'm a victim of you. I don't know what primer mean. Primer. Yeah, what does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean? I mean, what make this broadcast different from other broadcasts? Is there something special? Recorded? It's not live? Oh, so this is like a pre-recorded and you play it? Because you know, I am new about those things. Like today I learned that pigs are not human, you know. Okay, not alive. Okay, like Allah. Allah never go live. Allah he recorded in the board, and then the angels they go to the board, and the board he told them what to do and what to say to Muhammad, and then now I know what's happening. Prime R. Well, we can do prime R, we can do prime D, we can do prime who. I mean, I'm going to create a new kind of a broadcasting, you know. We would do all kind of and by the way, what do you think about my fantastic English? Be honest with me. Have you ever heard a better English than this? I don't know. I heard a lot of compliment. Actually, it was not a compliment. It was complain. I think it was not. Hold on. Let me read it again. The reason I'm complaining mean compliment, right? Yeah, I think so. The reason I'm complaining about your video because I have no idea with your stupid English what you are saying. I don't think he's talking about my English. I think he's talking about English of the audience, who they are coming from England and Australia, because their English is funny, you know. Like you have no idea what they are saying. You know, they eat the half of the word. Anyway, so he is doing compalainin, you know, alhamdulillah, mashallah, about yeah, all right. True story. Why do you up so early? It's not early for me, maybe it's early for you. I don't know. Depends on your timing. Dominique, I advise you. I will give you an advice, but it's a private advice. If you think 6 a.m. for you is early, change your clock. Make it 9. And this way, when you wake up at 6, but you look at the clock, it's 9. Say, okay, he's on time. Just do something about it. I mean, just don't complain. You know, like the guy who complained about, not complaining actually, forget this word. I will find different word. You know, sometime I'm out of words because there's a lot of words in English. You know, it's impossible to find those words. Big dictionary. You know, you open dictionary, unbelievable, like dictionary, and only Allah knows what is inside. You know, like very. Complaining. Oh, hold on, Grace. What you are saying here? place, I have to fix your English. Your English is horrible. Guys, this is an example of people who come first time to my channel. When they come first in the beginning, their English is very bad, is horrible, and after a while, they get improved. I will give you an example. This is Grace saying, compa la linin. So you are mixing between the Marcus Lenin, you know, and the Kampalalan, you know. What is that? I mean, what kind of English is that? Anyway, you are in the perfect place. You will learn now, and you will notice how fast you will be improved. Okay, it's your lucky day. It's your lucky day. In less than like a week or so, you will notice that you are inside a human, but outside a monkey. Brother, we learn from this that those are not a human. Sorry, they are not animals, they are a human. Oh boy. Okay. Anything else additional to my English skills? Actually, I have many skills, you know. I don't like to share all my skills with you, but one of them is actually I'm thinking to open an English classroom for people who they are born in England and born in Australia, because I noticed that they have a horrible pronunciation for words, and I feel sorry for them. All right, and we will do it like a charity, you know. So if you are born in Australia or England, or, you know, if you are born in Indonesia, you do not need to learn English because you speak perfect English. Don't worry about it, you know. And if you don't believe me, I cannot play the video of the guy who promised me BMW. I mean, BMW, you idiot. Just to repair it will cost you $1,000 just if the light came on. This guy, he died. And funny, he said to me, what's his name? I forgot his name. He said to me, repent CP before you die. And a few weeks after the guy, he said bye-bye. I feel sorry for him. He promised me, yeah, his name is Insane. Yeah, Insane. Actually, I miss his videos, by the way. Let us see. Are they still making videos in their channel? They take over his channel? Christian Prince. What happened to my videos? I think they delete the videos they made for me. Christian. They have a few of them. What happened to the rest? Jawaban, Kardadas. Yeah. He is now counting versions. What we can say.
Dan semua pernyataan-pernyataan atau hujatan-hujatan Christian Prince terhadap Islam, Al-Quran,
hujatan, Christian Prince, Al-Islam, hujatan,
Nabi Muhammad
dan Allah Muhammad.
Allah
Subhanahu wa ta'ala. Indonesian guy who do not know what he's saying, he is speaking Arabic now.
adalah lagu-lagu lama.
Lagu-lagu lama? Are you serious? I mean, come on, don't go there. Please stop. Did he say lagu lagu? And he said lama. I mean, how you do that? I mean, come on, show respect, man. Lagu lagu lama. Ah, I was doing lagu lagu lama? Ah, it's me who was doing the lagu lagu. You know what? As I know, I do lagu lagu. I don't do lama. What lagu lagu mean? Excuse my Spanish, because, you know, Indonesian, they speak Spanish, you know, because, you know, like Indonesia is like, you know, it's in the border, or, you know, Mexico. So like, you know, they are under the influence of Mexican food. You know, they eat Mexican food. They wake up in the morning, they speak. So, yeah, lagu lagu lama.
Sama persis sebagai
Persis? No way. I mean, that you are getting so far now. That, I don't accept that.
bagaimana hujatan-hujatan
Hujatan again. I mean, how many times you say hujatan? Go to the topic, man. All of this to talk about me before you start? I mean, they have the first like 5 minutes. The whole video is 6 minutes. The first few minutes is just to insult me. Hujatan, lagu lagu lama, Dalai Lama, you know, like Mahatma Gandhi. I mean, what is this, man? Just go to the topic.
para misionaris Kristen era tahun 90-an.
Era tahun? I mean, you really are making me upset. What era tahun?
Dan sesungguhnya semua sudah dijawab di dalam buku Ustadz Insan LS Mokoginta yang terbaik.
Yeah, the answer there is in the book.
Pembelaan spektakuler
Spectacular.
untuk Islam.
Ah,
Di
okay.
antara 54 buku
So all of this is just to sell some books you edit. How come you don't give it for free? I give my books for free to Indonesian, and I am not Indonesian. I give it for free. So you Muslims who love Allah, you want to defend Allah, but you want people to buy books, and you have a center, you have donation. You do not need books money. Not like me. I'm an individual. I have no support. Huh? This is good. Let us jump. I mean, because this, so the whole idea here to insult Christian Prince, to make people buy those books, because those books will make you believe in Allah, and you will not listen to Christian Prince. Okay.
I really hope he will realize his mistake.
Guys, shouldn't I suppose I'm leaving. What's happening here? Guys, what are you doing here to me? I mean, it's Sunday. It's cold outside, nowhere to go. But I mean, what? So I said bye-bye an hour ago. Okay, what does this guy want to say? Let's see what he will say about me. One of the funny things I receive is this guy making video against you, and this guy making video against you. Guys, don't send me those things. I have millions of people making videos against. They are telling the truth. Okay, what do you want to say?
I really hope he will realize his mistake and foolishness that
I just did. Especially you offer me 5 BMW. By the way, if anyone looking for a car, to buy a car, never buy a BMW. Anyone know why? They're cheap, by the way. I mean, this Muslim, he's promising me 5 BMW. In America, you can get a nice car, actually. Nice BMW, almost new, for very cheap price, because nobody buy them. I mean, you have to be really either rich or a fool. If you are rich, good for you. If you are a fool, buy one. If the light go on in your in the light system, the dealer will not even touch it before you spend at least $300. Just to look at it. Who wanna buy BMW? Nobody. And they promised me BMW.
he conveyed through social media. Hopefully, Muslim and Christian viewer won't easily believe what he says, because his knowledge of Quran and the Bible actually is still low.
This is last week. You know, I assure you now, this is 6 months ago. Now I am higher. First, because we have a lot of rain, we have snow, and I learned how to swim, and we are floating shallow.
By following our video, at least you will have more knowledge and insight about Islam and Christianity. And
we just learned that pigs are human and monkeys are human. They are pigs from outside, human from inside. We learn
about Quran and the Bible as well. Christian Prince said that Quran wasn't a God's revelation because...
Stop. I did not say that. This is a lie. I said Quran is a stupid book, but nowhere I said it's not God revelation. Hello? Well, obviously, this is a reveal from a stupid God.
According to him, it was impossible for the sun to set in the black mud.
It's impossible? According to him. So he don't agree with that. I mean, this is logic. That's logic. According to him, it's impossible for the sun to set in the black mud.
As written in Al-Kahfi, verse 9.
Al-Kahfi, you idiot. You don't even know how to say the name of the verse, the chapter of the Quran. Al-Kahfi, and you claim to be a sheikh? What a shaky sheikh you are.
Number 86. The accusation that Christian Prince made really prove his...
I like it when he touched his hat. You know, when you see a Muslim touching his hat like this, it means the ideas are coming. You know, like, you know, the inspiration, you know. Touch it again, and you will see the leak.
Foolishness, or without he realized he was revealed his own lies and foolishness. It proved that he didn't read the Quran.
Somebody saying he died, he passed away, don't lower yourself. My friend, he died or not, he's a liar. If somebody he died, that's me, will respect his lies. What do you mean don't lower yourself? We refute all lies. He died, he died too. Muhammad, he died too. What does don't lower yourself mean? Stupidity. You are dead or alive, doesn't matter.
Al-Kahfi verse 86 correctly. Oh, he knew it, but deliberately translated it.
That is the word which took me 6 months to learn. I will skip that word. I don't know how he learned it so fast. For me, it's not working. Okay, hold on. Let me hear it again. Maybe I can say it. There is something.
Oh, he knew it, but deliberately.
Deliberately. Here we go. We are getting closer. Anyway, whatever it is, you heard him.
Translated it as he lied, so that Muslims doubt their holy book.
Holy book. Holy book. Hey, Abdul, I did not translate. I was reading what it says there, you idiot. This is your translation. And now it's my translation? I did not translate.
I will quote the Al-Kahfi first.
You idiot, it's not Al-Kahfi, it's Al-Kahf. Not Al-Kahfi. Al-Kahfi is a Shia book making fun of Muhammad. Not Al-Kahf, which means the cave.
86. Until when he reached the setting of the sun, he found it is in a spring or murky water. Near it, he found a people. God said, O Zulkarnain, you have authority either to punish them or to treat them with kindness.
I mean, look at this authority. I mean, is there a third option? You have authority. Either to treat them nice or punish them. What is that? Where is the story? Okay. So he found where the sun set. How you can find where the sun set? You just said that. How we can find that? Okay, go.
The first is a story about Zulkarnain, who was leading his troops in a journey when the sun began to set.
Alexander the Great, he began his journey when the sun... What? That's deep. What? What?
Began to set.
What? He began his journey when the sun began to set. But this guy, he's like a night person, he liked to go out in the night to journey, Yeah. This is what the Quran is saying? That he began his journey?
At the time, they reached the end of the sea, which has no land.
What? What sea? Either the Quran says a spring of water, spring of muddy water. That is a sea. Since when the sea became a spring of water?
They took a rest because the day became dark.
Ah, Baba, the day became dark, brother. Thank you for explanation. So, brother, now they take a rest because the day became dark.
Because of that, he just saw the sea whose color was black. The more the sun set, the darker the color of the water, so it looked like as if the sun set in the black mud. And that was only the vision of Zulkarnain, not that of Allah's.
Ah, this is how Zulkarnain saw it. But Abdul, in the Quran there is no sea. Even in your own stupid translation, you say the spring of murky water. Here we go. Let me show you a stupid translation. This is your translation, Abdul. Huh? Let us, what is the translation? What moment? What moment? Here we go. This is your translation.
Verse 86 correctly. Oh, he knew it, but deliberately translated it as he liked, so that Muslims doubt their holy book. I will quote the Al-Kahfi, verse 86. Until when he reached the setting of the sun, he found it is in a spring or
muddy water. You see how stupid they are? They are saying, I did lie. Did you lie too? You just said, he found the sun. Let us open the screenshot. Oh, this is Muhammad now. This is your screenshot from your text, your translation. You are the one who translated now. And you said, he found it sitting in a spring of muddy water. Where is the ocean? Anyone see the word ocean? He was explaining to us that the sea will become dark, but it says there, spring of murky water. We just took the screenshot live. You saw me. Right? Even it shows the time, Here we go. We just did it now. This is not Photoshop. Hello? And it's in front of you in the video. So he said, I am lying in the translation, when his translation is saying what I said. It's not an ocean. It's not appearing as sitting in an ocean. It is a spring of muddy water. There's no ocean there. The word ocean never mentioned, and a spring of water never, even food will not cool an ocean a spring of water. Not even a fool. And this is the screen. This is in the minute 3:51. Anyway, I feel sorry for those people who try to defend the stupidity of their prophet, but the more they speak, the more they make poo-poo. Additional to that, we have, yeah, see in the Indonesian translation, Saint is saying in the Indonesian translation, they translate the word as ocean. They are lying. But as you see, this is their own text in the front of your eyes. And I took a screenshot live on air. You know, this is their translation. It says the truth. It's a spring of muddy water. Why? Because there is a legend that there's a place where there's a spring of water, where it's hot, boiling water. And why it's hot? Because the sun get its heat from there. Sleep inside, get its heat, and go back.
So that Muslims doubt their holy book. I will quote the Al-Kahfi verse 86. Until when he reached the setting of the sun, he found it is in a spring or marsh.
See, the Quran is so clear. He says, Allah speaking, not Zulqarnain, he found it. He did not see it as if it is. He found it. So Allah is reporting a find, not even a seeing something. He found it. Anyway, we made many videos about those things, and it's obvious Muslims trying to cover the stupidity of Muhammad. But the more they try to do it, the more they get Muhammad humiliated. And really, I feel sorry for him. I tried my best to save him before he died, and he died. You know? And actually, he talked about my death. In his video, he talked about my death. He wanted me to repent before I die. No? Okay. You coward. You follow the stupid Muhammad, and now you end in hellfire for eternity. All right. I think it's time to go. And this is what happened to you. You debate Muslims. They promise you 5 VMW. If you can, answer their questions. And because you cannot answer their questions, you will not get the 5 VMW. So I advise you not to debate Muslims. All right. Thank you guys for being here. It's time to go for sure this time. Don't try. I will ignore the chat. Let me close the chat from my side. I will not look at the chat. That's it. I'm not looking. He's dead. I just said I'm not looking at the chat, man. Why are you reading the chat? Yes, he's dead now. Yeah. The Mati, the Duluwan CB. Oh, the Indonesian people are talking about me. The Yamati, the Lawan CP. Oh, okay. Well, no, to be honest with you, I do not know anything about the Yamati. You know, I mean, the Yamati, like we used to go like out for hunting, etc. But I did not see the Yamati for a long time. You know, I mean, how? But I don't know what you. But anyway, it's true. It's true, right? Yeah, the Yamati. Make sure you have breakfast. Why I want to eat breakfast, man? You want me to get big? No, I want to stay small. Small, very small. You know. The Yamati. What? He is dead. The Yamati. He is dead. I thought you were talking about my friend the Yamati. He's from Indonesia. I know him very well. He became Prime Minister of Nicaragua. You know, in Africa. I thought you were talking about one of my friends. Oh, okay. So the Yamati mean he's dead? So, actually, I saw this, in a movie, Indonesian movie. Like, they said the guy is going to meet his mother-in-law, and then he said the Yamati. That's it. He's finished. Like, he's dead. But at that time, I did not understand what will happen. I mean, what do you mean by he will see his mother-in-law, and he's Indonesian. Look like, Indonesian mother-in-law, they are very dangerous, So like this guy is the Yamati because why? He is going to see his mother-in-law, and only Allah knows best what will happen next. That's it. He's finito, So this is like Indonesian language. They say to you, he's finito. He's going to meet his mother-in-law because he did not wash dishes for his third wife. Yeah, alhamdulillah. I teach Indonesian, by the way. I mean, I speak Indonesian fluently, but because I'm very humble, I don't like to, you know, to talk about it. I mean, people like to talk about things like I can do this. I don't like that, you know. Yeah. Actually, I am the one who fixed the Indonesian language, you know. I have a Spanish book about it, you know. I don't speak Spanish, don't take me wrong, but I made a book in Spanish teaching, you know, Indonesian. You cannot find it in Amazon anyway, but it's true. I mean, we cannot find the Quran anywhere. How come you want to find my book? Can you find the Quran? It's not there. Where is the book of Muhammad? We cannot find it. Even the Muslims, they say this is the book according to, and then we see Hafs. But we don't have neither the book of Hafs, neither the book of Uthman, neither the book of Muhammad. It's a book according to. All right? I need a new mother-in-law. Shouldn't I have a wife first? You want to ship for me a mother-in-law before I get a wife? Oh, people are crazy. Something wrong with you. I think the, you know, listening to this, what's his name? Insane. Yeah. All right. Let us go. Thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you all. The video became so long. It's going to be very hard now for people to download it. By the end of the day, I'm going to clean all my videos, so you will lose them all. And by the way, soon I will start going back in the Arabian Prophet. So just take a note. In the Arabian Prophet account, we will give this one a break for some time. And we will start, not necessarily, I'm not saying now, right now, tomorrow, but soon, we will start going in the Arabian Prophet. Take a note about that. So in case you're wondering where I am, which channel I will be. Thank you very much. May the Lord bless you. Enjoy your weekend. Have a blessed day. Christ is Lord. Islam made of the devil by the dummy for the dummy. And if a fool like Muhammad can fool you, how fool are you? Thank you. Take care.